effectively 4 bans thrown at Mlxg with 3 junglers total ban and 1 picked away because they didn't first pick Gragas for themselves. It's a ward, but don't have any.
Who's out thinking who here?
Seems a bit unsafe. Gonna face check, and there we go. Surprise, Marta's here. And Deft is like, don't really like what's happening here. Exhaust is down, though. NaMei actually the target.
Who's gonna take
been
blue?
ignited down already. Grasping on dying procs for Trundle. NaMei, we're getting very low, but he gets the first kill. Warlord's Bloodlust coming up trumps. And now Meiko is gonna get chased down here. Marta is gonna keep moving in with the Q. Boomerang Blade's good, but it's not quite enough damage. Good pulve there from Meiko is just gonna get him to safety.
But that is an absolute nightmare. They're gonna lose pretty much the whole of the first wave. That's not how you want to be playing the game.
Korra and Lupa actually still battling. Korra's Q, that was a bit weird. But Lupa can't quite chase the buckler. He needs it. W's there. He's going to go in for the dive. But Korra maybe outplays him here. Q's over, but a Q back from Lupa's going to secure it. Tower dies for a solo kill.
Why flash that way? Just go over the wall. You're close enough. And now Mlxg's found Clearlove.
I think tried to get cute with the Q knock-up, but Mlxg now the one invading. xiaohu even pressed up as well. RNG, we talked about the early aggression. They've been rewarded every time. As Meiko now going to go back in, but that spell shield not well timed. The exhausto absolutely is as Deft getting chunked out again. Meiko's going to move in as Deft actually picks up the other kill, but Marta is going to try and answer. Mlxg's here as well. Grasping and dying is going to proc, and Deft is going to keep firing away, but Marta will get the kill. Clearlove though back in the top side as Meiko's going to try and wrap things up. xiaohu looks to scoop them around, but Meiko's dodging what he can. Clearlove here as well as the double pulve comes in, and now Pawn with the passive charge up is going to try and take somebody out. xiaohu is going to get low, and he will fall down to the Ryze. Bloodbath in the top lane.
Now they bring down Clearlove also, and Pawn's there.
Yeah, they wanted to get him in, but MLG is going to catch him in transit. Pawn going to get knocked back there by xiaohu's ulti. Pillars there as well, as Marta's even made the rotation down. Pawn there trying to get the damage down. Good ulti there from Mlxg to get him out to safety. Clearlove's here, but it's already too late as Lupa maybe caught, but he gets the double ulti and moves them back into it. Deft,
wow.
He's going to move his way back in. Clearlove's going to pop the keg and going to lock him down. Lupa taking damage is going to go down to the Maokai.
What a good cask out of Clearlove. It was a fantastic catch out of Mlxg to get Pawn in rotation.
Claim Dragon #1.
Sightstone Ekko. I haven't seen Sightstone on jungler in...
Well, the last time we saw Ekko in the LPL was Swift, and he went Cinderhulk as well.
Yeah. Koro in the top lane. You're dead again, unfortunately, my friend.
A little too far forward. Lupa's going to line it up. And Koro's like, I think I'll take the minions and run. Now I got to run. Lupa's going to dash him back, though. And Koro running the wrong way. He's going to try and get something happening here, but Mlxg's going to put down the W. Ulta's up there, but Mlxg's just going to bail. And this is Lupa going to chase him down. Koro's like, I'll take what I can here out of this, but Lupa, he does get the kill.
Single dagger and a no magic mantle.
Now he's in trouble.
Yeah, Marta here again. Exhaust is there. It's 4 people actually from RNG collapsing in onto the Ryze. He's absolutely dead as Mlxg takes him out. Clearlove's going to pop the ulti down, but it's not enough of a lifesaver.
And this is the bottom lane. And most likely 1v1 NaMei.
He's going to go for it now, but the teleport's coming in for RNG. Pawn books it. TP actually cancelled by Koro as well.
But you feel like, once again, that's a huge... Oh,
we're going. xiaohu looking for a big play, gets Meiko, but now the TP is going to move in from Pawn. They're going to try and chase down Marta. Mlxg's here as well. He's going to get snared up. The Colling's going to go down there for Lucian and get Ekko very low. But can't really chase here. Clearlove gets a good belly bop in. Great flash throw from Mlxg. Gets him out from under it. And EDG don't find the pick they're looking for.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, Lupa has rotated down, so maybe still the ability to fight if they want. He's standing on a pink ward.
He's going in.
They're going in onto Marta though, but that could be the bait. And there's Lupa around the side. Death forced to flash out of the way. Mlxg taking a little too much damage in the front lines, but Meiko's taking a whole host of punishment as well. EDG's health bar's not looking too great, but RNG didn't really win the trade either.
Yeah. Oh, this is dangerous.
Yeah, Mlxg locked up actually. Damage
he coming
down. Meiko actually goes in for it. He's going to have to use the ult. He does use it, but he's still so low. Clearlove now straight into the middle of the team as EDG are going to launch themselves forward. Lupa can't really get in at all. But a good pillar from Marta is going to prevent EDG from coming in as well. Corey gets nice and low. And the front lines are shredded. They just had to make sure it was safe enough. They have to burn this down, though. Meiko trying to zone them away. Maybe going to sacrifice himself for the dragon. They are going to get it. But EDG do have to try and disengage here. The TP in for Koro, they could turn things around. They are going to stand and fight. Mlxg is going to dive at death. Getting jumped on by Lupa, has to dash out of the way. Lupa just doing so much threat here as Pawn also caught up on the other side. Koro, though, is going to look for that re-engage as Lupa goes back in as well. xiaohu scoops them all back into each other. And EDG are trying to flash to safety. Marta chasing people down and xiaohu zoned off as well. Deft is just so low as he flashes to escape certain death. Pawn finally going to go down, but Koro's still alive.
That's a big
sitting in the fight. Maokai's going to get a double, might even make it 3 as Marta's forced to flash out of the way as well. And Meiko, he's lived for so long, but I think he's finally going to go down. Lupa is going to take him out with the buckler, but the tree is cleaning house today.
Koro goes off in that fight. In the end, it's a 2
this.
for 4. I don't know if he can.
Maybe
He hasn't got a flash available.
He really wants to.
Deft has to be very careful, though. Doesn't have warlords. Does dash back. Lupa. He's going to try and make it work and does snipe it with a buckler. And there's the ulti channel going to move Koro out of the way. Lupa does get a final kill. And what a trade. 3 for 3 in the end, I think.
So
I like it. Dragon's back, though. And that means EDG back into action. Marto's still hitting shots on the front line as Mlxg's caught Meiko. Going to get pulverized, though. Meiko actually eats a huge amount of damage.
Pawn is a manly man.
Pawn's ready. He wants to go straight in for it. Meiko, though, is going to get locked down early. Might actually just die before he can use the ulti, as NaMei is able to take him out. The backline's in for EDG, though, zoning off the carries as best they can. But a great ult there from Azir is going to keep them all out. And RNG effectively 2v5ing EDG's frontline as they'll kite themselves back into the choke. Koro, though, so very tanky as Deft finds the climb back in. Lupa, though, he finds his way into the backline. He'll snipe off Deft there, as now Pawn's going to keep running in. And that's 3 for 0, I think, for RNG. Win a very clean fight, although Mlxg does fall down.
Mlxg fell down, and it's still Clearlove. That means he can potentially go for the steal here, keep the 4th dragon alive.
Oh, Pawn came back in. Clearlove wants to go in for the dragon. He's not going to get it, but he's going to try and start the team fight. Pawn 1v4, diving in onto Lupa, though. But the damage is still there. Lupa getting low, but Pawn, he can't finish it off. Now Clearlove caught on the other side. It's going to get flashed on and bashed on as Clearlove has to move his way out. No, it's going to snipe him, though. xiaohu is going to fight the Ryze, and Ryze will win that 1v1. But an ambitious teleport from Pawn gets him 1 kill.
And I just don't understand why they didn't go for the steal. They had everything available there. Duck over the wall, see if you can grab dragon number 4. Let's see another look at this team fight. Unfortunately, we missed some of it. Lupa flying in, taking care of Meiko was so key. And a great ultimate here takes Deft out of the fight. So as you said, it was a 2v5. But credit to Pawn, he's able to put out so much damage in this little bit of a choke point and completely shred people. Deft gets a good culling, but really it's just the Lupa show time and time again, able to get onto priority targets and make their life hell. Mlxg did eventually fall down, but that was all RNG that fight. I think they can just finish it.
They're going to hard commit. This is EDG after all. Oh, no, they're not.
They peel off. I think they could have just finished.
I think they could have as well, but it looks like Koro's going to try and find a flank. He's caught by Lupa, though, as NaMei, Mlxg, and Marta will all converge onto the Maokai. Pawn, though, caught up to the sides fighting xiaohu and not winning. As Azir is able to take that 1v1. Now Koro's still locked up in the front line. Is going to fall down as he flashes that pillar. xiaohu, though, snipes him off with a Sand Soldier. And EDG threw a couple different things at RNG there, and none of them seem to stick.
I think that wave is huge. That's going to take a turret.
Speaking of flanks, though,
Clearlove makes it. Finds xiaohu. Good belly bop in. That's going to separate the team. Marta flashes away, but Luca's going to go straight in onto Deft in the backlines. He's going to get fired in as Mlxg's diving out with the ultimate. EDG just can't quite tie the front lines down. Deft needs to get a few more shots in, and xiaohu's already taken up Pawn again. Marta chasing down on the other side as Deft is trying to kite as best he can. Lupa, though, going to put an end to that, and it's a whitewash of a team fight. RNG 5-0 EDG in that
They're going to
fight.
win the game. Look at bottom wave. It's already been prepped. I said it will take the turret naturally. It does, and it's going to take even more. Teleport comes in from Lupa. What a team fight out of RNG. This is why I don't like further a battle on Lucian, because if you don't get lifesteal, you just don't get health.
and for what it's worth, target selection from RNG was impeccable. EDG trying to get a flank engage, showing signs of desperation. But RNG, Deft didn't have an opportunity to hit someone without taking damage whilst he was hitting that person.
Certainly didn't, as RNG are going to knock down the last remaining structures and take out the Nexus. A very clean first game